I think it's worth noting that as part of this project, I will have created something like 60 tunes, most of them brand new, within the course of 100 days. And so, my memory being what it is, there is no way I would remember them all throughout the 100 days, much less beyond, if I didn't write them down. So I have been writing them down in this little moleskin. It's a flexible. It's a soft cover moleskin notebook, which I just discovered as I began this project. So I'm writing them down in this with the lyrics on one side. You can see it's a kind of grid. And on the other side, a notational scheme that I've invented, where you can see here the it's meant to represent the black keys of a keyboard in order to orient my hand on the keyboard, because I don't actually read music. So it's meant to orient myself on the keyboard by the black keys. So you see it's 2 vertical stripes, followed by 3, followed by 2, followed by 3. This is just supposed to roughly sketch out what a keyboard looks like. And in fact, I have all the black keys represented on my keyboard, which is 3 octaves wide, 3 octaves and a couple of grace notes. And then these dots, which represent where my fingering goes on the keyboard. And so these are just simple chords. You see here 1, 2, 3. And I don't even know the name of the note. I mean, this would be, I think, D in a regular keyboard, but my keyboard is tuned to concert A, so that would be B? Whatever. Between the 2 blacks, then the first black, then between the last 2 blacks. I know it's primitive, but you see the underneath each chord is the verse, and if there's I think these are just simple chords. If there is a need to play notes in order rather than actually use numbers, if the number plays actually on a black key, I write the number horizontally or at least visibly. 1 would have to kind of cross it, would have to go across, since a perpendicular line over a perpendicular line wouldn't read. And so then, I tell myself how many times I got to repeat it here. Now this loops, and so that's my cumbersome, idiosyncratic, I can say eccentric, notational method that allows me to not only write the songs but remember them and play them again roughly the same way. My notation takes does not take a beat, rhythm. I think most of my songs, maybe because I don't notate the key signature, I don't the tempo. 2/4, 4/4, 3/4, that kind of tempo. I don't notate that, and maybe because of that, I end up with a lot of waltzes, a lot of 3/4 songs, just because I'm not really noticing it. I'm not really noting it, but I just rely on my memory for that part. So this notation would not work for anyone else who hadn't heard the song, at least. This is for me, and I've heard the song, so I can generally fill in the blanks. But I just thought I'd share that with you, that I'm making a kind of collection of the songs in my little notebook. And if I lost this, the whole project would I wouldn't come to a stop, but I would certainly lose the document. But I could go back and play the video clip and relearn the song that way.